What's up guys, Andrew here, and Elder Scrolls Month continues on the channel. Now so far it's been so much fun to share all this information with you guys, and there's plenty more to come, so without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Skyrim, how much I love this game, I really do guys, but today we're going to talk about my top 5 critiques on the game. Now once again, disclaimer, this game is amazing and it has taken many hours of my life. Hours that I will not get back, and I'm okay with that. So let's get started. Number 5. Alright, so coming at number 5 is the Backseat Thalmor. Now I'm not going to talk too much about this because I kind of have a whole video devoted to it in my Elder Scrolls 6 predictions. Hint hint. So yeah, we're just going to say that I didn't like how the Thalmor were built up so much and really didn't have too big of a role in the game. Number 4. Over 2 centuries before the events of Skyrim, the whole of Tamriel was under threat from an invasion from the demonic world of Oblivion. You see, not only Cyrodiil suffered from these Oblivion gates. No, Skyrim was hit very hard. In particular, the Old Holds, which is Winterhold, Windhelm, and Riften. Now you see, I don't understand why they don't really reference this, because countless Nords must have died, cities must have been laid to waste, yet the game acts like it never happened. It's like those people that act like the Holocaust never happened. It clearly did. Pay some respect. I would have liked to see the ruins of Oblivion Gates, with maybe memorials to the fallen Nord heroes, some swords sticking out of the ground, something, just a tip of the hat. I mean, mind you, Skyrim does give you, hey, this happened a long time ago. They'll talk about it every once in a while, but I don't feel that's nearly enough. Really, all we get is this one guy who's so proud that, his ancestors were in the Mythic Dawn, which listen, bro, you got to keep that stuff to yourself, because those were some twisted people. Number 3. What's an Elder Scrolls game without magic? In fact, magic is so steeped into the gameplay and the lore. Yet one thing I have to complain about is the dumbing down of magic. I feel like from Morrowind to now, in Skyrim, it's just a lot more simplified. I mean, I know we can't levitate and teleport just because it's not feasible with the game mechanics, but still, in Oblivion we were able to create our own spells. We were able to customize the effects. In Skyrim, they're a lot more streamlined. Mind you, I do give the game credit. There are many spells to choose from, but it still feels, like everyone's doing the same thing. How long is it going to be before it's like Fable and you just have a fireball, lightning, or ice, or a couple other, 5 other spells? Now, you see, it's just a shame, because in Oblivion, Conjuration was my favorite skill. I'd always get it straight up to 100, and I'd love summoning the huge amount of people. Yet in Skyrim, besides reviving the dead people, which is a lot of fun, you got what, your Flame Atronach, your Ice Atronach, your Shock Atronach, and your Daedra. It's not your Dremora, excuse me. It's just what happened to all the other guys? I think that they need to fix this, and Elder Scrolls Online, they will fix it, and I hope Elder Scrolls 6 breaks this trend, because magic, I do not want that to disappear. Number 2. What the hell were you guys thinking at Bethesda when you turned vampires from something entirely badass and something that I loved so much in the Elder Scrolls into this Edward Cullen shit? Pisses me off. I know vampires, you guys were something to be feared. There was actually benefits to being a vampire. Now it's what? Your regeneration is screwed up? That's not cool. I should not be able to run outside in the sunlight with no repercussions, Having my magic and my health and my stamina stunted, that's nothing, I should burn in the sun. I should be stronger and faster, better at everything I do. I should be able to kick ass. It should feel satisfying when I feed on somebody. This is a very fun part of the games. I hope if you guys out there at ZeniMax Online Studios are listening, please make vampirism in the Elder Scrolls Online just something entirely badass. Remind us how cool it is to be a vampire. And yeah, I guess in the Dawnguard DLC it was cool to be a vampire lord, but still, the Oblivion vampire mechanics were so much fun. Please bring those back. Number 1. Civil War? That's still going on? I know, I was just as surprised. Come on, Skyrim, if you're gonna have a civil war, have a civil war. Civil war is such a bloody, terrible thing. Yet, really, the world didn't really seem like it was having one. I mean, yeah, you'd see, people talk about the war, but there was no danger to it. You just got your leaders just chilling in their castles and their holds, telling you to go do this, go do that, while seemingly nothing is happening. Yeah, I mean, you're battling in the forts, which is cool, but those battles, they seemed kind of lackluster. When there's war, you're not just staying put until you're attacked. You know, you guys meet in the fields, all these battles, it would have been so much cooler just to see, you're exploring and you see some people fighting in the hills. I'm not talking 3 Imperials versus 3 Stormcloaks, maybe a Thalmor here and there. I'm talking like 10 to 20, at some mountain pass. That stuff would have been really cool because, I mean, this is war. You don't let people roam around your territory. You kill all the Imperials. You kill all the Stormcloaks. You don't have a damn camp out. But like I said, I did enjoy the Civil War. There were some really cool parts, like the Battle of Windhelm or Solitude, or the Battle of Whiterun. That is how the Civil War was at its best. I feel like had they done more things like that, it would have been a much more enjoyable storyline. Because it would have been some Lord of the Rings shit out there, some Game of Thrones, some Robb Stark, King of the North shit going up in here. It would have been amazing. Now, I love this game. I love this game so much, I really do. Just had Bethesda implemented these 5 changes, it would have been that much better, It would have had that much better of an impact upon me and upon, if I'm not mistaken, almost every other player of the game. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Mind you, there's plenty more stuff coming, and there's a lot of stuff to check out on the channel. Not just Elder Scrolls. I do Let's Plays, I do game reviews, and I just speak about games. So feel free to check that out. Subscribe for more videos coming your way. But most importantly, guys, you guys have an amazing day. I'm Andrew, and I'll see you guys later.